Skoven is a song that was also on my debut EP. Of course, so many things have happened since I did this EP by myself with no intention of anyone hearing it, so it was all demos. Once I started talking to Oliver about him producing the album, he said that that was his favorite song on the EP. And I said, well, I am thinking of re-recording one of the EP's songs for this album, and he of course thought it should be that one. It was interesting because even to begin with, I wasn't sure how I was gonna even record this album because I had done everything alone. You know, music has always been a very alone process for me. So going there with many people in the studio, many different instruments, delegating work, making my demos come to life in a different way, that was a weird task. So having to recreate a song and give it something new, that was also very interesting. And I had a hard time getting used to the new recording as well because I do love the demo. We didn't really add that much, there's no strings or anything, it just sounds bigger now. Skade is a song about the goddess of winter, Skade. She's like any Norse goddess of more things than one. That was sort of my starting point of writing the song. I wanted it to have maybe the most evil sounding riff of the album, which I think it has. It's very dark, it has whole step notes instead of just the chromatic, which usually black metal operates a lot in just that. It's almost what started setting it apart from death metal is half steps quite often, and the jump from one minor to another minor, and but this one actually has sort of a major feel to it because of the whole steps, but it makes it sound even more evil when it then goes back into the original key of minor. And also I have this part in it that's inspired by the Erlkönig classical piece about the Elver King. So I did take a little of a simplified version of that, the theme of that song. I just wanted it to be a cinematic, epic piece. That song is just a piano piece, and it's actually the verse of Underbarn played on piano. Just something I was playing in the studio when we were doing Underbarn, just recording piano parts for the actual song. And then Chris said, that sounds really beautiful. What is that the same song? And maybe you wanna arrange that into its own part because it's beautiful. So it became that, and I thought it was a good closer for the album. Maybe it's the most quiet, softest song of all the songs.